Let's go to the lieutenant governor of the state of Missouri right off the bat here, Peter Kinder. Mr. Kinder, welcome, our lieutenant governor. Welcome back to the Rusty Humphrey Show. How are you, sir?
I'm wonderful and cool and beautiful, breezy San Diego. Thank you for having me back.
Now, by the way, did you have a primary yesterday yourself?
I was not on the ballot. I have another 2 years in office.
All right, so you had nothing to worry about. But you were a big proponent of this. Was it Proposition C? Is that what they called it?
Yes.
And so for everybody,
also known as the Healthcare Freedom Act.
Okay, and obviously Missourians went your way last night.
Rusty, what happened in our great state of Missouri was that an F5 tornado settled down and moved across the landscape, all 114 counties, and it destroyed every particle of Obamacare in its path, leaving only our constitutional structure intact. And Missouri voters sent their message as loudly and as clearly as they could, and I'm very proud of my home state voters. We were ground zero when that tornado hit for the whole nation. And that last night was not the end of anything, Rusty. It was a beginning. And
I guess that was my question. My question is that this government doesn't seem to give a damn what the people think. I mean, you'll have a judge that'll overturn that, like in California.
Did you hear what Robert Gibbs said today?
No.
When asked about the vote of the people of Missouri that swept all 114 counties outside the cities of St. Louis and Kansas City, he said, asked what it meant. He paused and then said, nothing. Now, Rusty, there is no remark that could more sickeningly but also clearly and vividly demonstrate the arrogance of the ruling class in Washington, D.C., of this administration, of Ms. Pelosi, who laughed at any constitutional issues that might be implicated here a year ago, at Mr. Harry Reid, and the whole bunch of them, including our junior United States Senator Claire McCaskill. And she claims she got the message today from the voters of her state. And all I can say is, by an almost 72% margin, if it is in fact true that our Senator Claire McCaskill got the message, then I want to see the proof. We're the show me state. And if she got the message, then she'll join in our effort to repeal and replace and reform Obamacare.
I don't believe for a minute she will. Do you?
I don't either, but that's the acid test, and I put it right back to her in a tweet today. I tweeted to my followers, and I hope Claire will see it. In any case, this is the beginning of what I believe can be understood as a constitutional prairie fire across this country, and I want to encourage your listeners in all the other 49 states to press for this law being passed by their state legislatures. In roughly half the states of the union that have the referendum like we did yesterday, put it out there to the vote of the people. There are votes upcoming this November in 3 states that I'm aware of. I read today in the Wall Street Journal. One is Arizona, another is Oklahoma, and the third is Florida. Let's get some more states up and fighting this battle that Missouri showed the way on. And I'm going to be on Greta Van Susteren's show here in a little while talking about this some more.
Well, I appreciate you taking some time to come here on the Rusty Humphrey Show and let everybody know about this. Is there anything that we can do other than going to our state legislators and saying, hey, we need to follow the lead of Missouri?
Well, they can, a few weeks ago you were kind enough to have me on to talk about the lawsuit that I filed in federal court in Missouri. And I'm pursuing that lawsuit, bolstered now by these election returns from all 114 Missouri counties, 71 to 72% margin. Listen, I'm 56 years old, and I've been around this game in Missouri politics since the late 60s when I was in junior high school. I have never seen anything like this. And what your listeners can do is assist in my lawsuit, which is there's not a penny of taxpayer money in. I'm privately financing it, okay? And they can
remind everybody what the lawsuit's about.
The lawsuit seeks to overturn Obamacare. It seeks to overturn this misbegotten federal law, and they can go to healthcareinaction.com healthcareinaction.com, and help me out. Send me $25. Send me $50. I've got legal fees that'll be $100,000 before long. And there isn't a penny of taxpayer money in my lawsuit because the Democratic governor and the Democratic attorney general would not join in. This is a parallel lawsuit to the ones you've read about in Virginia. Of a federal health control law.
Well, Mr. Kinder, I certainly appreciate your hard work in getting this done and getting it out there, getting that message out there. Again, the website to help out Peter Kinder, Lieutenant Governor of Missouri, again, all the money is going. There's no state money going to this at all. It's healthcareinaction.com, healthcareinaction.com. Lieutenant Governor of this great state of Missouri, Peter Kinder, thank you so much for being on the Rusty Humphrey Show. I really appreciate it. All right, we're going to take a break. I'm really ticked off about something personal. I'm going to tell you about that coming up in a couple of minutes. Ben Shapiro will talk about this prop